So getting into your comfortable seated position, allow your eyes to close and begin by focusing your awareness on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in easily and effortlessly, then breathing out. Each breath allows you to become more relaxed and comfortable. Let any outside sounds only serve to allow you to go deeper inside. A reminder of how good it is to leave the noise and stress of the outside world and journey into the quiet and peace of your own inner world. As you sink deeper down into the quiet and ease, perhaps you can imagine a grounding cord dropping down from the back of your spine. Imagine something that you can anchor the cord to so that no matter where you go on your own inner journey, you feel solidly connected to the earth. As you allow yourself to go deeper into a state of relaxation, remember a time when you stood before a pond or a lake and it was quiet and peaceful. You may have dropped a pebble into the center and noticed the ripples rippling out. One ripple after another, flowing outward farther and farther. The ripples slowing down, becoming farther apart until the water was once again calm and peaceful. I'm going to invite you now to imagine that your body is like that body of water. And as you drop a pebble into the center of your body, you can feel ripples of relaxation rippling out. Waves of relaxation flowing through your body. Up through your torso, into your chest and your back. Up through the vertebrae and spreading out into each and every muscle of your back. Through your shoulders and arms, up through your neck, your jaw, face, around your eyes. Feeling those ripples relax you as your muscles let go and become soft and loose. Feeling the ripples of relaxation flowing down the bottom of your torso, flowing through your abdomen, down through your thighs, calves, ankles, and toes. Know that each time you drop a pebble into the center of your body, you can become more relaxed. And as you become more relaxed, you find yourself becoming more quiet and peaceful. Now bring your attention to the area around you. You notice a beam of light shining down from the sky. As you approach the beam, you notice that this light has a distinct color to it. Now imagine the beam of light extends out into space. Follow that beam as it goes into the sky. Notice your feet gently leaving the ground as you float up along this beam, and follow it as it continues up into the sky over the city. Now you can make out the entire area, then the whole country, and the entire continent comes into view. Keep on going further and further out into outer space, and notice the curvature of the earth. As you keep going further and further out, find yourself enveloped by the softness and quiet of space. Notice below you the big blue-green ball with white clouds whipped around it. Allow yourself to enjoy this perspective for a moment. Now notice another beam of light very near to you, a different color than the one you followed into outer space. Begin to slowly follow that beam back down to Earth. This beam is taking you back to Earth 20 years from now, 20 years into the future. Keep following this beam down, noticing the curvature of the Earth as you approach it and the geography stretched out below you. Do your best to make out the geography of where you're heading. As you come closer to the end of the beam, keep noticing where you are. This is where your most positive future self lives. You 20 years from now. Come into contact with Earth and notice where you are. Notice what surrounds you. Now move to the residence of your future self. This is where your ideal future self lives. What does it look like? What kind of landscape does it have? Are there trees? Flowers? What kind? Get a sense of this place. Do what you need to do to get someone to come to the door. Know that on the other side of the door is your future self waiting to greet you. Yourself 20 years from now. As the door opens, what do you notice? Greet your future self and notice the way your future self returns the greeting, welcoming you into this time and place 20 years into the future. Take in this person, your future self. Now move with your future self to a comfortable place for a conversation. Perhaps your future self offers you something to drink. Really settle in and make yourself comfortable for a conversation with your future self. There are some questions that you might want to ask your future self. Begin by asking the following. What is it, future self, that you most remember about the last 20 years? Take a moment now to hear the answer. Now ask your future self the following question. What do I need to be most aware of to get me from where I am now to where you are? Listen to what your future self has to tell you. Take a moment to ask your future self about personal values. What in life has been most important and precious to you? What elements have consistently filled you with energy and happiness? Ask your future self, what has been important to you as a leader? What are you known for? Now feel free to ask your future self any other question you would like. It is time to leave now. As you are getting up to go, you notice that your future self has a gift for you. A special gift to remind you of this meeting and to remind you of who you are becoming, what you are moving toward. As your future self offers you this gift, ask if there is any special meaning to it, anything you need to know about it. Now it is time to go. Thank your future self for being here with you today and sharing his or her wisdom. If you realize your future self is an inner resource that you can tap on whenever you need to, you can go anytime. Whenever you seek guidance, whenever you need to know what your next step is, you can contact your future self. Know that your future self will be a powerful resource for you. Say goodbye now, knowing you will remember everything you need to from this visit. Now find your way back to the beam of light and journey back up the beam, watching this world 20 years into the future grow ever smaller as you move out into space. Seeing again the ball of blue-green below you, clouds swirling around it. Notice that your beam of light is intersected with a different beam of light that will take you back to the current year at your current location. Follow this beam of light back to present time Earth. As you travel down the beam, the skyline of your city comes into view, and finally, you come back into the room at your current location. In a few moments, I'm going to count from 3 to 1. At the count of 1, you will be refreshed and alert, as if you have had the perfect amount of rest, knowing you can remember everything you wish of this inner journey. When you open your eyes, please remain silent and note down things you want to remember about your journey. 3, coming back to present time, becoming more alert and refreshed. 2, stretching your body, feeling the ground beneath you. And 1, eyes open, refreshed, and alert. For those of you who are curious, I did not write that journey myself. I took that from CTI, the Coaches Training Institute, where I got my coaching certification. This is used as part of like a coaching tool, and I just adapted it slightly.